Hey, what's up everybody? So this is going to be a Red Alert 3 game. It's going to be Soviet versus an Allies. So I'm going to watch from my point of view. So I'm going to scout with the bears. Watch from my point of view. So a lot of the times on this map, Infinity Isle. Oh, you got me. I mean, it turns into an infantry war when you're gonna make as many conscripts as you can versus a ton of freaking infantry units on the other side. Whether it be Japan, Allies, Soviet, doesn't matter. The dogs just bark, so they can't bark again for a minute. So I'm gonna get them with a bark. Ooh. Damn, his dogs are winning this. So he got a spy satellite, the observation post. So I realize that's why I go in there. And a lot of the times with his allies, I don't make walls because if he goes for an airport rush, it's not much of a use for it. So yeah, I'm talking a little weird. So a lot of the allies just go for airport rush. Gonna move to MCV, boom boom. I'm gonna actually move to MCV before I went for the next war factory. Because sometimes it's a strategy where you make a ton of infantry, you don't even make tanks or anything, and then you just make a whole bunch of miners. With Soviet, it works. So there you go. I'm gonna go 3, sneak a 3rd one out, and I could have spent a lot of money on infantry.
Black troopers doing my time. Black troopers doing my time. Black troopers doing my time. I present to you the
But MCV's gonna come back. I'm gonna make my war factory. Make a couple flag troopers. Okay, going for their attack. I'm like, he knows that I'm going for an infantry because he has this thing, this observation post. Okay, and there he is. He's ready. He's armed and ready. And a lot of the times, if I haven't played this game in so long, and there was a couple times where I actually forgot you got to make a ton of infantry on this map, and then I like died like in like 2 minutes. Like if this thing got in my base and I didn't have all these conscripts over here, I'd be dead in 2 minutes flat or less. So he's got dogs, and it's kind of like how many dogs or bears should you make. I don't really know, but kind of make a lot so you could bark everybody out.
Black troopers doing my time.
Cause the bears and the dogs could stun a lot.
Black troopers doing my time.
So I'm gonna get the sickles.
Let's move some people down.
Then I move up here. So we haven't actually fought yet. We're actually building up to it.
Let's move some people down.
And I don't see the airport yet. And the MCV actually has a little bit of a power plant built inside it, which is actually kind of odd. They give you maybe like just a little bit of electric. The sentry gun, I could do that. Well, one reason for the sentry gun is that he's got the Tech 2 tanks. The Guardian tank is basically like a Grizzly tank version of in Red Alert 3. It's like, I'll kill this thing. And a lot of people like to make Tesla towers rather than pillboxes, but I'm just making a pillbox. It's a little cheaper and just whatever, I guess. So where's my power plant? I'm getting my power plant after this thing. And another thing is I could either make an airport or I can make a battle lab. But I kind of think, you know, it depends on the situation. I think that MiGs seem to be the best versus Allied airs for Soviet units. Bullfrogs are good, but it just seems like MiGs are better than Bullfrogs. It just seems like it. The faster they could chase stuff in the air.
Let's move some people down.
So I'm like, instead of doing that, I might just make a battle lab. We'll see in a minute. Okay, so these Guardian tanks will run over my infantry, which is dangerous. And it's a little bit of a standoff right here. It really is a standoff. I'm like, oh crap, you know. Maybe I do need the Tesla coil. Spending quite a little bit of money on it. But I got the money. I can afford it. I definitely can afford it. I got 4 miners. 4 miners for Riddler 3 is actually a lot of miners. That's like having like 6 or 7 for Yuri's Revenge, basically. Okay, here comes my Tech 2 tanks, hammer tanks. These are basically like the Rhino tank in Riddler 3, but notice they have leech beams, which makes them quite a little bit different than Rhino tanks. They could get longer range and drain health, or they could do a little bit, or they could just shoot the bullet and do more damage. So I put the money thing on them. If I kill them, I get money. It's either that or Terror's Rune Surprise, but it seems like this might be better. I don't know. So we're moving up. Okay. The cat was distracting me. So here you go. We used to fight. So he's not trying to run me over, but his tanks do got way more armor than me. And there goes a Mirage tank. I was like, holy crap, the Mirage tank is gonna start killing everything. The Mirage tanks are super, super strong in this game. They got, and he seems like they got a lot of armor too. Like they don't die really, very easily. But conscripts actually do counter them a little if you got a lot of conscripts, but his tanks are better than mine actually. I only had a couple hammer tanks and a bunch of sickles. And these are like grizzly tanks. I mean, these Guardian tanks, they're pretty strong. I think they're better than grizzly tanks, these versions of these medium tanks. They got decent armor, but they shoot this laser that weakens the armor, and then if you have one that shoots the red laser, it makes them way stronger. So I'm shooting the V3s. And I got this shell. I got 2 different warheads. I have the warhead that actually does spread damage, because I actually think it'd be better to hit multiple targets. And I'm bringing in Apocalypse. And at this point in the game, I decided to go for Battle Lab rather than for Airport, because it seems like if you make an Airport, it just seems like the Allies wins, because Apollo's gonna beat the Meigs, and Apollo's gonna shoot down all your other stuff with the Allies. So I don't know. So here goes my Natasha. Natasha Belkova. I think that's her name. That's a Russian name. But I'm on the Allies. That's. I mean, Tanya is a Russian name too, I think. For the Allies, so I'm just gonna spam Apocalypse tanks. That's my plan. Just non-stop Apocalypse tank out of one war factory, and that's quite enough. Oh, and he has a prism tank. It's called Athena cannons. I like to call them prism tanks. They're really the same thing, but like, Comet Warhead. It has something similar to the prism tank, but it's like an upgraded prism tank. They're really, really wicked. I mean, honestly, when I started playing Riddler 3, I seen these Athena cannons, and I looked at the laser and how much damage it was doing. I was like, this is like freaking tripping me out. Like, I actually got this for my birthday in like 2009 or 2010, this game. That was a long time ago, and I actually played it on and off. I played it a lot until 2013, then I stopped for a long time. Then I just got this new server actually like a month or 2 ago. I found out this new server because I was playing on Game Ranger between 2013 and 2017, but only a little bit, like maybe in 2013, 2014, not really that much. So I wasn't really playing this game all that much. But recently got the new server. Enough players to get a game, but I mean, if it's 3 in the morning, a little bit harder to get a game. Oh, there goes that Athena cannon. Damn, it burns the freaking crap out of you. Watch this. Boom, 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 boom. I really like that V3 thing. And I like shooting the shell that goes into different directions because so they can't dodge just one single blast from the V3. Even though the V3 probably will kill these in one hit. I think they're gonna dodge it. So I'm just pumping out Apocalypse tanks. And notice I got this Desolated Airstrike, I believe it's called. Yeah, that's what it is. And basically what it does is it kills the infantry. And it kind of does a little bit of damage to tanks.
MiG, ready to rule the skies.
So I actually did make an airport after that. I got enough money to afford an airport and a war factory. And this is actually a good sneak attack. Because I had to go through a whole entire wall of Mirage and Athena cannon. So why not just sneak up over here and just start wrecking everything like this? So yeah, I got one. That's really, really actually good. And I could actually run away, or I could fly to the other one.
I'm all packed up.
I'm gonna kill. If I get two, that's pretty good. Boom, boom. Run over the walls. I'm not gonna be able to fight the army with one Apocalypse tank, but I got two miners. Got the second miners, which is good. Okay, he got that, but actually that was really, really good for me. I'm not sure if he has the miner over here. I haven't scouted that area, but do I care? I could make a navy yard if I want. But my plan right now is just to put all my money into Apocalypse tanks. That's my main unit, and then secondly, into my airport. Here comes my Kirov. Should be moving it towards my army, I think. Forgot about it, I guess. I was busy doing the other stuff. And that was my Sputnik. See, and these Athena cannons, man, they are so strong. I know Mirage tanks are wicked too. So right now, I don't know who the hell's winning this fight right now. Look, I got a V3 in the back. He probably doesn't even know about that V3. So, if I kill all those Mirage tanks, he's not going to have any normal tanks. He's just going to have these long range tanks. But if you get on close to them, you could kind of like rush these tanks just like you do with Prism tanks at Rattler 2. So maybe I could get close enough to be able to rush those. He needs some type of support on these Athena cannons. I keep comparing them to Prism tanks over and over, but really that's what it is. They're a better Prism tank. Oh, and you see how quick he killed my base defense? So I'm thinking, can I rush with two Apocalypse tanks? Is he afraid of me? If he's afraid of me, I'm gonna keep chasing him, because if he's afraid, he's gonna let me get closer and closer before he fires a shot. Oh damn. So maybe that was a bad idea. Oh, look at... They actually did the shield right before my V3 missile hit.
MiG, ready to rule the skies.
And those are like generated force shields. I could barely do any damage to them when they had the shield on. It's pretty hardcore, honestly, that shield. Okay, he's got the Athena cannons, but he needs some support. Ooh, if I could get a clean shot on them. Okay, what I don't know about this Alias is why he doesn't have any Apollos. Maybe that's the reason why he's having a little trouble, I guess. Any good allies is gonna have Apollo fighters, I think. But what the hell do I know about realism? Anyway, here we go. Sentry gun coming up. Sentry gun's not gonna do much against those Athena cannons, but it will help a little bit against other stuff. So he's got his air defense up, and he's choosing IFVs rather than Apollo fighters, which is kind of the weaker alternative, because Apollo fighter is basically the best anti-air in the game other than their Navy anti-aircraft unit, I think. So boom, boom. Oh, he's rushing now. He's rushing my my MiG fighters. Damn, damn, damn. Oh, it's starting to get. It's actually starting to look like it's working. Holy shit, my MCV's out. He is wrecking everything. Okay, so I hit him with a Desolator airstrike. It's basically like the Desolator version of the Desolator in Red Alert 3. It's just the airstrike that shoots a glob at you. Okay, so he's... I'm like, am I screwed? And I actually have to bomb my own factory just to kill him. Another Desolator airstrikes on us, Athena cannons. So I'm gonna have to make the only choice I had to make is Tesla troopers, and Tesla troopers are like more like tanks than anything in this game. They're more like tanks than they are like infantry, kinda. Okay, if I could kill that, then he's gonna have no air defense. Okay, got it. Sweet. Don't want him to blow up that. I had to sell it because it's gonna explode and kill my refinery. No. I think they have a minimum range of like something, because I'm actually familiar with how these like long range units work in a lot of RTS. I don't think you could hit me if he's real close to me. I think it has a minimum range of 3 or something like that. Not sure the exact number, but boom. Oh, he's about to get this. Should sell it. It's gonna blow up. That's elite too. The star means it's elite. It doesn't have the 3 stripes. It has a star into the 3 stripes in Red Alert 3. So let's see what I got. Do I have anything to beat him with? How am I gonna kill that? Okay, so I got... And actually sorry, I missed showing you guys this, but I actually dropped off an Apocalypse tank over here again. I think that was my last Apocalypse tank. And actually I'm in spectator mode right now. But what happened is, you know, we traded off tanks. It looked like he blew up all my base, my MCV, but I got one Apocalypse tank snuck up over here with the twin blade. And I actually killed his MCV. And all he has is his war factory. Then he has absolutely nothing else. So it looks like I was doing, and then he just actually gave up because I killed his MCV and his war factory was about to drop. His war factory was about to drop. And summary, bloom, bloom, bloom. So by the way, yeah, this is my name, Warrior2X in Red Alert 3, and a new server. If you guys want to play on the server, cnconline.net, go ahead and play, because a lot of people that haven't done Red Alert 3 in a long time, you know, it'd be good just to get, you know, a couple dozen players. You know, even if we get 20, 30 players just from this video or something, it'd be pretty awesome to get a couple more players. So more people that like the game get a game, and it's really, really fun. Actually, I think this game's a lot more fun than I say League of Legends sometimes, and a lot of other popular games. So, I mean, definitely, you know, this is a really fun game to play. So make sure you download it and get this game, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Thanks, bye.